Welcome to another episode of Pets of Family, and today I have a very special guest, someone who is very similar to me, who's a designer and a product guy and now building something really awesome in the pet space. Welcome Amogh to Pets of Family show.
Thank you so much, Anil.
And introduce yourself in less than a minute. And this is how I start my show.
Okay.
So a quick introduction.
So I studied at NIFT. I'm a designer. Right now I'm building Omelo. Omelo is a preventive care platform for pet parents where parents can ask endless questions around diet, nutrition, behavior, and get instant answers and diagnosis per se. So that's what I'm building at Omelo.
Wow, you took that 1 minute very seriously. You finished it in less than a minute.
Yes.
And that's what you're building. AI, super fast.
Yeah.
I started using it. It's amazing, man.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And as a pet parent, I found so many answers in there.
Yeah.
And what got you to build this? So when I met you, this is not what you were building, right?
Yeah, I started working on insurance side of things because insurance again is a very large.
So when did you start all this? When did you decide that you should get into the pet industry?
So it's a long story. Actually, I lost 2 of my pets.
Oh.
And I lost 2 of my pets because of lack of preventive care. Because in like today there are millions of pet parents. There are millions of daily parenting queries. But today you only have one spot to get those answers, either Google, either Quora or Reddit or multiple forums. But those answers are unstructured. They are uncapped. Like that's not a trusted way to do parenting for my pet. So that's when I actually got into building for pets, where I dig deeper into the problem. I realized this is not just my pet. There are millions and millions of other pet parents across India who are facing the similar problem on a day-to-day basis. So what can we do about it? So that's where it all started, the whole story.
And which year was this?
It was back in 2024.
2024?
Yeah.
So last year?
Last year, end of the last year, like roughly around December.
So that's when you started insurance?
Yeah, that's where I thought, AI was, at that time, GPT 3, 4 were just getting live, and I was like, okay, pet insurance is something that is really needed because of late night medical emergencies. So the main thing happened, the story started, my pet died due to parvovirus. And I instantly needed almost a lakh rupees immediately at night for his treatment, medications, hospital. His overall treatment was going on a very rapid space, and doctors were like, you just have 1-2 days to save him. So I was like, what to do and what could be done. I Googled, is there any pet insurance or things? Tried reaching out to legacy players, finding, can you give me something, an instant fund backup or something like that. So that's where it all started. The idea was that we will club the services into 3 offerings. So we'll give you insurance, we will give you a companion, and we will give you vet support. And that's how it all started. But later I focused more on the companion and the vet support side of things, and put insurance on hold for a while. Yeah.
You are one of those blessed entrepreneur where you realize what will work for you.
Yeah.
Last December, you started insurance and you quickly realized that this is not what you should be building, and you started building an AI module for the pet.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Now, what is Omelo? What does it mean?
So Omelo, in simple terms, Omelo is just a human parenting companion that sits right inside WhatsApp.
Okay.
Where you can come and you can talk to Omelo, anything in general to anything in serious as well. Right. Omelo is trained on real veterinary science, trained with veterinary doctors, that allows you to have a trusted friend anywhere and everywhere you go. What Omelo does is Omelo keeps the information grounded for you in veterinary science, so that you have a trusted companion that talks, understands your pet, and keeps his health memory in record as well. Because even after talking to lots of veterinary doctors, I learned that the healthcare record of entire animal industry is broken. Like majority of veterinary doctors in India, 50% of the time, there is no healthcare record. Everything happens, every treatment happens on guesswork. So Omelo comes as a companion, solves your answers, but also helps you create that longitudinal health record for your pet.
Awesome. Let's go back to your NIFT days.
Yeah.
So NIFT and pet industry, they're like miles apart.
Yeah.
So even me, I come from a creative industry and
Yeah.
never ever, even in my wildest dream, thought that I would enter the pet industry.
Yeah.
But I don't regret it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful industry to practice everything that you have learned in the design school.
Yeah.
So while studying in NIFT, I know you had 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Was there any project that you worked, or did you ever think that I'll get into this industry?
No, not at all. Not at all. My whole like motivation came. I was very much attached to those pets of mine. Friends, I will call them friends, and they were really good friends of mine. And the design knowledge helps you see the problem from a different perspective,
From an emotional point of view.
from an emotional point of view, and you can involve lots of empathy to look the problem from a perspective that, okay, if I am facing something like this in certain situations in this manner, there are so many millions of other pet parents who must be facing that in a similar manner, in a similar situation. And that came real while building Omelo, while taking the product in front of users, and that turned out to be real. Still today, millions of pet parents, they don't have a trusted guidance. They are looking out for something like Omelo. You will be shocked to know that in India, vet to pet ratio is 1:10,000. So that's a reality.
Wow.
Every year, less than 50,000 veterinary doctors are getting graduated, and
to address the 37 million pets.
And 37 million pet, and every year 6 lakhs new pet parents are coming in. So पशु हर कोई पाल रहा है, बट पशु पालन हर किसी को करना नहीं आता है. सो ओमेलो वो एक ट्रस्टेड लेयर हम बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे पशु पालन कैसे किया जाए वो आपके लिए बहुत ज्यादा आसान हो जाए. इट बिकम्स इजी फॉर यू to not only just do parenting, but also do guided parenting. I call it guided parenting.
Guided parenting. Nice.
Yeah.
That's the right word. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So 2024, what got you to address the insurance?
So I was working as a product manager in a drone tech company previous to Omelo. I was working there. I had a pet called Tintin. Tintin. Yeah, his name. He's a beagle. I lost him due to parvovirus, and Tintin. Every time I used to go to veterinary doctor for some general treatment, I used to give 500,000 rupees for every single small visit, and I was like this. I don't give this much for myself also, but I used to give that much for the pet.
The amount of money that I am spending on my 2 dogs, right?
Yeah.
I've never spent so much on my kids, human kids.
Yeah, essentially. And that becomes ironical situation. But since lots of empathy is involved by general, so I could see the industry from a designer's lens. Okay, at every step, every transaction is driven by empathy. Every transaction is driven by emotions, and there is some factor of emotional hammer someone is doing it. Either is the industry stakeholder, or it is someone from the industry is hammering that emotional element of mine. I am bound to take out my purse and do it because I want best treatment for my pet, for my kid. So that's where I dig deeper and realize that insurance is one of the booming industries in India. There are lots of other players who have come up now, and they are doing it really, really well. They're trying to crack it, but it's a nascent market. 90% of the audience, they don't even know that there is a thing called pet insurance. Yeah. There are legacy players like Bajaj and Tata. They do give options of pet insurance, but not sure how active they are in this space to aggressively capture it, because there is lots of education involved. There is lots of underwriting involved, which is not yet clearly under the guidelines of IRDAI, so that you can build this industry very quickly. But yeah, it's a booming industry in Europe and USA. But yeah, for sure, in India as well, in coming years, it will be booming as well. So I decided instead of doing insurance thing of my own, I will be able to better do something that can give me hands to reach more and more pet parents, and then later club the services, or maybe partner up with brands who are interested to club the services. And that's what we are doing right now.
So to start this, did you quit your job, or were you doing it in parallel?
Yeah, I did quit my job. I did quit my job to start this, and sort of I was doing parenting in parallel. So I was not doing this in parallel. I was doing parenting in parallel. Every day I used to come from office and take Tintin out for a walk and get his vaccines done and things like that. And it was getting frustrating for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when everything started. Yeah.
So when you freezed on the idea of building the insurance, did you have any experience building it?
No.
Where did you start from?
I reverse engineered the problem. So the idea was not actually give insurance. So I'm just laying it out in front. It was a very unique. Anyone interested, they can try it out. So the idea was to give up to 1 lakh rupees of emergency fund. So it's an emergency fund that you can utilize.
And who's going to fund that 1 lakh?
Partnering up with insurance providers, third party insurance providers.
They were ready for it?
They were interested and ready for it, but due to lack of underwriting guidelines in pet industry, they were little hesitant to pick things up.
But did you go through the exams of reselling the insurance?
No,
becoming an agent and
no, not really. I was just exploring the space. I was just exploring the solution, and that time I got into Antler. With the similar solution, like building pet. Back then, Omelo was called Pet Fund because it was actually a pet fund. Nice. So then I later shifted the focus to AI side of things, and as I learned that today I don't have to go and build out my own AI infrastructure from scratch. The existing models are smart enough that if you do proper fine tuning and proper training of the data, you are able to get to at least 95% above accuracy of whatever you are talking about in whatever context you want to talk about. So that understanding of tech and the AI helped me understand that, okay, at least I can create a trusted source for pet parents where they can go and ask for day-to-day parenting questions, get their instant answers, and it was pretty solid from there. Though I get lots of questions around how it is different from ChatGPT and how it is different from existing LLMs. So Omelo is highly different from ChatGPT and existing LLMs. And on existing LLMs, you do prompt engineering. You have to prompt it out to get the answer in a certain way. Omelo, you don't have to do anything like that. Omelo's answers are heavily trained on veterinary literature and grounded on veterinary literature as well. So it brings context. It understands your pet's health history, your current situation, and also asks leading questions. Let's say, for an example, if you say my pet is not eating for 2 days. So if you take this prompt and go to ChatGPT and ask, and ChatGPT will give you 5-6 pointers of answers. Okay, these are the things you can do. Omelo asks, okay, when was the last time your pet ate? What are you observing any other symptoms as well? So Omelo asks leading questions like a veterinary doctor, and then tries to come up to a conclusion and gives you a solid understanding that is this the situation where you need to take to a veterinary doctor, or is something you can handle it at home. That confidence is what is missing in the entire ecosystem and industry, and parents are using it, and they are giving fantastic feedback that thank you so much for building this, because now it can save thousands of rupees going to a vet and then spending it, because these questions and answers now I can get at my palm, at my fingertips, any moment I want. So far we have done almost 50,000 conversations on WhatsApp alone. Yeah.
Since the time you launched this?
Yeah. So we launched it on August 1st, and we have done almost 50,000 conversations till that time.
Crazy numbers, man. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And let me go back to the insurance. I'm
Yeah,
more
please.
interested in
Please.
digging deeper about how much money you lost and time.
Yeah, I lost almost 4 months exploring, figuring it out.
Insurance.
Yeah, insurance side of things. And
When did you realize that this is not what you should be building? The fourth month?
yeah, I got good feedback from mentors around Antler and friends, colleagues. So even my own conviction. As a nature, I wanted to build something really, like as a builder, I wanted to build something which is scalable fast. So that was one of the mental model I was exploring insurance from lens that, okay, I have to invest lots of money, dollars in education. My audience is also very limited to tier one. While the thesis in pet care space is that you only make money from tier one, but me getting deeper and understanding questions, thousands of questions of pet parents across almost 28 cities of India, from Assam to Bangalore to even remote regions. I understand that money, the money can be made in any city if you are giving a solid solution to a pet parent. Because again, the empathy and the emotional aspect stays consistent irrespective whichever state or whichever city you're living in. So Omelo's AI infrastructure turned out to be a little scalable, highly scalable solution that can be taken to quickly taken to lots of pet parents. And I also thought it in a way that this information and data will help me do better underwriting if I pick the insurance thing maybe in future, 6 months, 1 year in future.
Wonderful. So you're not giving up on insurance?
Not essentially, but yeah. But yeah, I'm still exploring
it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Tell me how much money you lost on exploring insurance.
I did not lost money because I was still ideating, putting up my little bit of own funds. But I won't say that money got lost, but it actually helped me learn more about. It was like doing crash course in pet industry and ecosystem. So it's like there is no crash course tutorial available, like how to venture into, because in current scenario the majority of industry is focused on services, and 70% is dominated by pet food.
Yeah.
So no one is talking about insurance and tech, how to use tech to solve the problem. And is there a problem? The first question for me was that when I dig deeper into insurance, then only I realized that why do you even need insurance? You need insurance because you fail to diagnose the problem early on. What is the reason you are failing to diagnose the problem early on? Because there is no single source of guidance available for you where you can actually diagnose the problem early on. So entire ecosystem, I felt that is designed for reactive rather than preventive. So that's where I felt that, okay, let's solve for preventive first. Reactive will be solved automatically. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you decided to build this AI module, did you do any crash course? Did you train?
Yes. I was studying, I invested some time on readily available sources in conversation design, invested my time a lot.
Any particular course that you did?
So there is so I knew I was going to build an AI infra, though I didn't had a readily available knowledge on how to build AI models or train AI models. Though I partnered up with the team, and they helped me ship things out. But I was actively educating myself that, okay, models are available, but how to bring that human touch in the conversations, so that it doesn't looks like a
bot. By default you get that, you're a designer.
Yeah, but I did invested some time in studying conversation design, and I realized that while everyone is building for models and LLMs, there is another aspect in design that is called conversation design that actually helps you design the conversation between agent and the human interacting with that agent. And that's how you make sure that your agent is more human, more conversational. It is not sounding like a bot. It is not sounding like a chat bot. So that helped me to go deeper into the AI side of things naturally. So that's how it essentially started.
Is the reason I'm asking, is there any course so that the audience also?
Oh yes, Google offers lots of courses readily available.
Definitely free courses.
Yeah, free courses. Google.
Please share the links. I'll put it in the comment section.
Oh, definitely.
And I want to share that with the audience so that
definitely.
people who are trying to explore what to build in the space can.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, nice. Oh, awesome. So the day when you decided to build that conversational bot,
yeah,
why on WhatsApp? Why not
on
as an independent app?
So to be honest, it started as an independent app only. But being a almost bootstrapped startup and with bare minimum funds, independent app comes up with its own cost and infra, and requires your own like bandwidth to maintain it, from onboarding.
Making people download an app.
Yeah.
It's a big investment.
Yeah, from onboarding, solving for onboarding. So we did solve for it. We did ship the app on Play Android App Store. Got some 1,000 plus, like almost thousands of downloads. People were using it. But even in that, the solution was just an AI companion. So I was like, why I have built this entire mobile infra just to get this AI companion. So I met one of my really good friend and mentor who suggested me that why are you building all this app and everything? You should take the solution to somewhere people readily available and they can quickly access it. That's where we started working. Took a month or 2 months, shipped very quickly, and we took to WhatsApp and started getting traction from there.
Wonderful. And you said about 50,000 conversations.
Yes.
That's big numbers, man.
Yeah.
You started August 2025.
Yeah.
In the last 2.5 months, 50,000 conversations. Yes. Like, how did you
with more than 5,000 pet parents?
More than 5,000. How did you reach them?
So Instagram has been one of our major growth
ads.
Yeah, no ads.
No ads.
Zero ads. We didn't had money to run ads. We still don't have that much capital to.
But you're bootstrapped, right?
Yeah.
But you also raised some funds.
Yeah, I did raise a small angel, very small angel.
Through family, friends?
Yeah, friends and family. And that has been the only source of running the bread and butter. But Instagram, we partnered up with, so I was building with influencers actually. Before shipping the product, I narrowed down 4 or 5 influencers where I was...
In the pet space?
In the pet space, where I was like, okay, I want you to use the product as an influencer for your own pet, because you also have your own
way
pet.
Of building product, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I said, and they were also like, okay, you only market about the product when you are confident that you will use it as an influencer. Otherwise, what's the point of influencing something which you are not going to use it? So then I found few influencers. They were really at it. They used to daily use it, give feedback. Okay, this is not working out. This is not working. Your chat is breaking. Your context is not coming. The Omelo is forgetting memory. And the best thing, what I was observing was people started treating, those influencers started treating that chatbot as a human. So that was a very enlightening aspect. Oh, Omelo is not responding like that. Oh, they stopped saying chatbot. They started saying Omelo is not responding like that. So I was like, okay, I'm getting closer to building that perception. Okay, I'm talking to a really human companion. So they liked it. They were like, they gave heads up, and I paid a little bit to them, and that's how the cycle started and word of mouth started. There was a point when an interesting point which excited me a lot about building this product was I got so it happened actually on mobile app. It didn't happen on WhatsApp. Someone downloaded the mobile app from Assam. And they had a chat with Omelo. The dog was 12 years old, very old. And Omelo gave an instant diagnosis that this is a serious situation. You need to take him to the veterinary doctor. And she said that, okay, let me connect to a veterinary doctor. At that time, it gave my number. So I got a call from Assam. And I on our partnered vets, I immediately connected to a partnered vet, and the triage was done, and that was the essential solution. That's where preventive care starts to happen, where you find a problem, you instantly triage it to a seriousness that it is mildly serious, moderate serious, or like it's very serious, where you have to take it. And that entire triage completed in less than 10 minutes or so, and the parent got a resolution while sitting in Assam. So that gave me an size of the scale of the problem, that this problem is not just limited to tier 1 cities, it is anywhere and everywhere where a pet parent lives in. So that instant actually gave me lots of learning, that why building solution like Omelo is really, really important. For like lots of like in VC space, and they find it as a passion driven problem. But I see that I am collecting a very unique veterinary data. I am collecting a very unique data that is not readily available to existing LLMs.
Do the pet parents know that you're collecting data?
Oh yes, definitely.
You let them know that all the conversation will be used for pet care.
Yeah, and that's how I am going to make the model better. That's how I am going to make the model work better for you, more better and better for you. Because if I'm not collecting, reusing your conversations to make it better, then even for you as a pet parent, it becomes a little less trusted source.
So you take their concerns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, to the audience watching this video, this is not a dog bite. I recently had a small accident while cutting the wood. So just letting you know, this is not a dog bite. Before you put it in the comments that which dog bit you. So dogs are good, they don't bite.